Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In today's video, I want to do the kind of a second part of yesterday's video. I mean the last video I posted on this channel. The last video I posted was about Crash 300 and how you can catch multiple spikes at sniper entry. If you did not watch the video, or if you not watched the video yet, I would include the link in the description of this video so you can easily watch. Then you understand what we actually did. Then if you watch the video, you can continue with this one right here now. All right, so based on the strategy which I've been explaining to you guys on this channel, I think before the end of that video yesterday, I mentioned that you can easily pull a trend line like what we have right here, like this trend line. That you can put a trend line because the market was actually bearish that yesterday. Like when I did the video, the market was somewhere around here. I can't recall where exactly, but the market was somewhere around here. The market was somewhere around here, and I was telling you guys that if you can just put a trend line and wait for a breakout, then when you wait for the market to come above the current swing high, like higher low, sorry, lower high, then you wait for the market to break above it, come back to where it has bought previously. It's going to buy massively to the upside. Now it played out actually because I marked these things on my other device and I left it. I did not go back to check on this trade, but I just opened the chart this morning to see that everything played out the same way I told you guys, and I marked out. So I missed that trade actually. Like I told you guys, I'm a very busy person. Most times I miss trades a lot. That's just it. I'm just trying to see if I can adjust my time so that I can be making more money from this stuff. All right, so let me just show you how it worked. First of all, you put your trend line like this. You draw a trend line like this. Like I told you, just want to see the movement and you try to guide the movement with a trend line like what I've just done now. Then since I'm expecting the breakout to be towards the upside, I wouldn't really need to place a line below, but if I feel the need to do that, I can just easily duplicate this line, place it here. It doesn't really matter because I know where I'm expecting the breakout to come from. But though this only kind of gives an idea what the shape of what kind of pattern the market is trying to form. That's just one thing about it. It's trying to tell you what shape the shape, the pattern the market is trying to form. All right, so now going back to the strategy, after doing this, the next thing you see would happen is this. You see the market. This is the last swing high. Let me take off this. This is the last swing high. Market is the last. This is when market got to this. This was the lower high here. It came down and created a lower low at this point. You see, it went below this previous low. This is created a lower low. Then the market went up again. Then came down below this previous low here. So this is a swing high. This is a lower high, and this is a current lower low. This is a current lower high. But the market, what happened? You see, it broke out of the trend line, got to this level, and still came down again. And you can see that the market did not go below this previous low here. If the market had gone below this previous low, then this would have been our current lower high. But the market did not go below that previous low. So what happened? You see, the market went up, and then my interest was here. Actually, at this point, let me use the horizontal line, this particular high here. My interest was if the market can go above this particular swing high to create a change of character, then I will want to wait for the market to come back and retest where it has bought massively, which is also the key level, and it's at the same place, and it is happening just at the same place. You can see. So that was why I decided to use this how do they call it, I decided to use this to mark, and you see what happened, guys. See what happened. Market broke above this swing high, this lower high, created a change of character, went up, came back to this zone, and it started buying. Then still came back and retested the final time, and you see the massive buys to the upside. This is massive buys to the upside. When I tell you can scalp the market for hours, it's not a joke, guys. It's not a joke. Most times the only problem I have is that I miss a whole lot of trades. I can just draw the setups and then miss the trades. But these things are things that are working. If you can have this knowledge, then you can be monitoring your trades. Monitoring the market to see if it gives you what you want. You can this a very simple setup. You don't need to do any complex thing. Just when you see the market is moving in a single direction, guys, just put a trend line and wait for it to break out of the trend line. Especially you have movement like this. You have mix of red and blue and green candlesticks. Like, instead of just having a straight like what we're having here. you know So all we need to do is just to see this kind of movement, then mark them out. This thing, it works all the time. It works all the time, guys. It works all the time. Although there are times you will lose some trades, but the trades you will lose, you can never compare to what you'll be making, the profit you'll be making. You understand? You can never compare your losses to the profit you'll be making, because you'll be winning a lot of trades. The losses will be just few. You know, I think I also noticed this on Crash 1000. Is it Crash 1000? Let me see it. Okay, this is Crash 1000 now, guys. It wants to start buying again. All right, now what happened here was that I drew this line, was it yesterday too, and I just analyzed the market and left it here like this. Then you can see what happened. Let me zoom out so you can see. You see this trend line? I drew the trend line and looked at the current swing high. Based on the way the market was that yesterday, after the market came down to created this low, this was the height it went to, then created this low here. You see from here, the only major swing low it gave, lower low, was this one here. So I placed a line somewhere here. There was a line somewhere here that I placed. I placed a line somewhere. If the market can just create a little change of character at that point, the market can just create a change of character. After breaking out of this trend line, if it can create a change of character, then there's a possibility the market is going to buy if it comes back to this zone where it has bought previously. Because you have to be concentrating on where the market has bought previously. You have to concentrate on that, guys. You have to concentrate. Although if you want to look at this, you might be trying to find some kind of lower highs at this point before it got to this lower low here, because you see there's a high here, then it created this low where we have this wick here, then it went up again to create a lower high, and it created a lower low, went to create a lower high, and it created a thing. This is the lower low, the lower high, lower low. If you want to be looking at it this way, it will be a lot. There'll be a lot of confusions, guys. So I decided to use this particular one here because this is the most outstanding lower high. Or I can also look at this one if I wanted to. And you can see after it broke above this particular line here, this little high at this point, you see it went up, came back, and retested on this particular zone, you see, and it bumped massively to the upside. you know but there's more confidence when it smashes this particular swing high here, this change of character here. This is where I take my change of character to be. Then you want to see the market coming back to where there was a previous major buys, then you find an entry and go into trade. So guys, this strategy really works. This strategy works. All it requires is patience. And also you should understand that if you are trying to identify these things in the chart and they seem somehow confusing, guys, you must not trade that day. You must not trade that particular setup until the setup is clear. Do not go it. Like this morning, I've been trying to get a good entry on Crash. Is it Boom 300? And it's been dancing around. It's been dancing around, and because of that, I can't find a good entry. Because of that, I can't find a good entry. 1 minute, please. Let me just pause this video and do something. Sorry for the break. So whenever you want to try you analyze the market, you can't find a good entry, do not stress yourself. Just leave the chart and go your way. Leave the chart and go your way. Like yesterday, I found a nice setup here on this boom 500, but I did not take it serious. Actually, see what happened, guys. I saw this. If you can take note of these little things and apply them, you make some good money, you know. And also, you must know that the direction of the market, overall direction of the market also matters. The overall direction of the market also matters. If the market is actually bearish, you know, if the market is bearish and you can find a good setup for sell activity, to sell, you know, if you can find a good setup to sell, then there's a very high chance of making some good profit. You understand that the market being bearish, then you are looking for opportunities to buy. There's a chance that you can also be profitable, but there's a high chance you are looking for a trade with a higher probability of winning, not a trade with a just a mere let's say, let me try, it might work or not, you know, understand. So like for this one, I saw this particular setup here, and you understand that once you see this shape, right, this pattern here on the chart, it indicates a possible continue, like the market has been bullish on this pair, you know, for a while. So once you see this particular how do they call it, pattern, indicates a continuation, and this is a descending wedge pattern, or they call bearish flag or waiting, you know. So it indicates a continuation in the market, you know. So once you see this kind of a pattern, what you need to do, like I used to tell you, you wait, guys, you wait. Look at the market structure that it has formed right here. You can see this is a low, high. This cannot be a lower high. This can't be a lower. This can be a lower high because it did not go below this low here. So this is the lower high at this point because it has gone below this previous low. If you use this crosshair to, you'll see it. You can see. So there is a, this is the lower high, then it went up again, created sorry, this is a lower low, then it created a lower high here and created a lower low here, then it created a lower high and also created a lower low. Guys, now watch out. What happened? You see the market had to go above this lower high and created a change of character, you know. If you place a horizontal line there, guys, let's see, created a change of character. But the market, after breaking out and it came back to this particular level where it had been buying previously, you can see the sales activity that happened right from here. Let me turn this stuff. See the buying activity from here, buying activity from here, the buy activity from here. So it came back to this same zone. This is a strong zone, and you see the massive buys to the upside. See the massive buys, guys. This is a trade that can give hundreds of dollars in profit. This is a trade setup that can give hundreds of dollars in profit if you can always be able to identify these patterns and know where it's going to buy from or where it's going to sell from. All these things require practice, guys. It requires practice. The more you practice them, the more you get used to them, guys. The more you practice, the more you get used to them, like I used to tell you. So it's a very simple strategy, very one of the simplest strategies ever. It works on volatility pairs. It works on even step index. Let me see if I can find a setup on a step index. I think I found one sometime. Or step index. I think I removed it from my quote. It's not here. It's not here. And you can also even use it on currency pairs. Let me see if I can go, but I do not have enough. I do not want to make this video too long. I don't want to make this video too long. I think I will just do another video to illustrate how you can use this. You apply this strategy to trade currency pairs and make massive profit. I'll do that. And also, you must understand that this particular strategy does not, you know, it vary. You can apply it on any time frame. You can apply it on any time frame. The only time frame you cannot apply this strategy is the 1 minute time frame, that is on the boom and crash pairs. But for volatility pairs, you can use the 1 minute time frame. You can trade this, you can apply this strategy on the 1 minute time frame, and you will still be very profitable, guys. You'll be profitable. And also, I was supposed to do a video on entry. I'll try and do that video, guys, because there is something you need to understand about taking trades. It's not about knowing the setup. It's not about the entry. It's all about the entry and the exit. So I'll try to do video on that. Meanwhile, there's a link to the description of this in the description of this video. It will take you to my Telegram channel in case you want to enroll in my one-on-one coaching, one-on-one mentorship training, guys. On the Telegram channel, you find my direct contact. So when you contact me, then we'll discuss what it entails to enroll in my one-on-one mentorship training, guys. So please like this video, share this video, share your thoughts in the comment section too. If you have not subscribed yet to this channel, please do so. Just try and subscribe. You want to grow, subscribe, and appreciate my effort, guys. It gives me joy so that I can continue to be posting valuable content like this, so to help your trading career, guys. you know and like I said, I'm going to be posting a poll on the Telegram channel, so that you can give me your own idea on when to hold the next free training, because I'm hoping to do a free training one of these days. So the poll will be in the Telegram channel. Please do well to go to the channel, so you can also vote, so that I know what to do, know when to actually hold the free training, guys. So till my next video, stay blessed and peace out.